and welcome back guys to the next episode of Straight 6. Straight 6R parts. And today we have 2015 BMW M4, and guess what we're gonna do? Of course, butt it out. Why? Because we have another M4 behind me that we're still trying to fix. I mean, we're on the way, and here is another donor for that car. This is 2015 M4 with came to us from Texas with the 90,000 miles. It's just ridiculous. Whenever I'm starting doing the video, everything is coming up. Like the helicopter came over here, that air pump gets started, like pumping the air. The gun is working inside. Like, I'm not gonna be surprised if there is gonna be like some kind of truck came over here and make that loud noise. People just against me. Anyway, I will keep. Okay, finally it got stopped. What I was saying, 2015 BMW M4 came from Texas, 90,000 miles, DC transmission, everything intact except of the small damage in the front bumper. That's the guys from Copart messed it up, and there is the same damage on the back as well. They messed it up with the forklift when they lowered it. Guys, if you hear me, who is working on Copart or who is related to Copart somehow, please tell them don't touch the bumper when they're loading vehicles, because this bumper costs like $1,000 and they messed it up. Honestly, it's not even the donor for that car. This car, we just bought it because we got a good deal on it. I mean, a good deal, about 20,000. Good deal with blown engine. It is what it is. So the only thing that we can take from this car over to that car is that rear bracket for the rear bumper on the driver's side. That's the one we need, and the front bumper. We're still looking for the headlights for that car, LCI F32 or F82 or F80, F82, they the same headlights. We need them. If you guys know where we can find those, let us know. Headlights, LED and tail lights for 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 M4 or 4 Series, regular one, 2-door. Actually, it should be the same for the Grand Coupe as well. This car came from Texas, as I said, and the engine is knocking. We will probably take the car on the lift. We'll see what's going on, why it's knocking. I don't know if we will be able to solve the issue, but at least we will try it. Yeah, let me just go ahead and show you the car, the condition of it, and then we will take it inside and see what's going on. I hope it's not gonna be the same issue as we had with the blue one, if you remember, blue M4 that we bought with the hole in the engine. But no, this engine at least running, but it's knocking. Anyway, let me show you the car. So most of the M4, as always, comes with those LED headlights, but that's the pre-LCI. And then we have stock wheels. That's the forged original BMW M4 M3 wheels. I love them. They're super light, they're cool. And we installed one of them on our 335 project. Then front bumper without camera but with the sensors. And here's the damage what they did at the auction. It was immaculate condition bumper, and that's what they did. Besides that, there is, oh yeah, I see, and they messed it up over here, but I think we'll try to fix that. It's not a big deal. We need to paint it anyway. This car is red, this car is gray. Kind of, yeah, gray. Then what else we have? 90,000 miles in rotors. I think it's been replaced. Yeah, I can definitely tell it's been replaced. Some little bit minor car brush. The car looks pretty much stock. Of course, M4 mirrors, black glossy shuttle line. For guys, if you need that for the 4 Series, you're welcome. We're gonna have the complete set. Comfort access door handles, M4 side skirts, some car brush on the back as well. And we're gonna have also a complete set of brakes for the F80. I know guys are doing a lot of upgrades for the F80. Then the trunk lid. I don't know why you guys not asking us for the trunk lid for the 4 Series. Here, this is the original M4 trunk lid, and it's the carbon fiber. Whoever got the 4 Series 2-door F32, you can install this trunk lid on your car. Those lines, they matching those lights, and this is the carbon fiber. I don't know if any of you would consider to swap the whole roof to the carbon fiber. It's a little bit challenging, but I've seen a couple guys who did that on their M4. Then we have a stock water exhaust. It's the silver tips, not the competition one. And as I said, here is the damage on the back. That's what they messed it up at the auction, like M4 immaculate condition. And that's how you do it. Copart. So from this side, no damage as well, just a small ding right here, which is okay. We don't have a cameras. Oh, we actually needed the driver's side mirror for that car without the camera, because that one doesn't have a camera on it. And as you can see, I forgot to mention, we have beautiful set of wheels from 535 F10. Looks cool. I think that's best for this car, honestly. I'm just kidding. Let's get inside, and inside we have just a regular black interior. The condition is kind of so-so. Yeah, the car came from Texas, and it was sitting on the sun, I assume. That's why the leather is like getting dry and getting those small cracks on it. The door panels looks cool though. Yeah, no sticky handles. Oh, beautiful Harman Kardon sound system, yes. And then carbon fiber trim as on most of the M4 and M3. And we have, oh yes, you can definitely tell the car came from sunny state, because this trim is peeling off all the time. Then we have our NBT navigation. That's just a regular one, ID4 I believe, because the car is 2015. And then let's go from the driver's side. We'll see what's going on. I noticed that the seat doesn't work, because that small thing got ripped. I don't think if you will be able to see it, but that thing got ripped and you cannot fold it. What a shame. Previous owner. What's that? I think we can just clean it a little bit and it should be fine. But how you can like not taking care of your M4? And as always, DC transmissions comes with the shifters, steering wheel airbag with the soft Napa leather steering wheel airbag. It is unique for M3 and M4 steering wheel. It looks the same, but it's different. Same with the steering wheel. Steering wheel looks the same, similar to the M Sport, but it's different. It's got the blue and red stitching on it, and this airbag softer than the M Sport one, Napa leather. What else do we have? Heated seats. Yes, it's good. Black headliner, complete set without sunroof. Then, oh wow, we have that mirror with the front camera, or how do you call it, BMW connector. Yes, that thing. I don't know what's the name of it, but it's got front camera. I forgot what was the. Oh, I think it is the active cruise control. That's what it is. I think that's gonna be it about the car. Do we have a head-up display? Yes, we do have a head-up display as well. I think that's gonna be it as far as the car. We just need to go over. We will need to put the battery on. We'll need to test everything. I already tested the headlights. They're good. That's my major concern. That LED headlights, they're super expensive. What a beautiful bird song. So yeah, as I said, the car is just fine. There is no damage to it. It's just a mechanical issues with the engine knocking. At this point I have nothing to say anymore. Let's just get the car inside and we will start taking it apart piece by piece. But first I think I will start with the front bumper and the rear bumper, because I just need those, and I need the mirror, but mirror can wait. The only thing that I need, front and rear bumper, and maybe side skirts also to install on that car. Let's get the car inside and we will see how it goes. Let's go. Okay, so we brought the car inside on the lift, and all the splash shields intact, all good. That's exactly what we need for the other M4. Right now, let's go ahead and do, let's drain the oil and see what's going on with the oil. If anything, we will see if any, like, I don't know, shreds or something else. Then we'll probably put the new oil in it and see what's going on. Let's go.
Check it out.
And again, we got Nesquik here. So beautiful. We need to bring the cup and drink it. It's like the hot chocolate you can enjoy in the video. Okay, so in here is what we got from the engine. Beautiful. Actually, pretty good amount of oil, like, how should I say it, oil. Now we're gonna take the oil filter out. I think we might have the new one, and then we'll put the new oil and see if we can start it. I mean, we can start it, but we'll see what's gonna happen. Let's go on 4. Let's see how your engine is knocking. Change the oil the second time just to flash the system, so we're not gonna have Nesquik everywhere in like the oil cooler and other stuff. Let's start it one more time. So I think that's gonna be enough for now. We'll just drain the oil one more time, so we're not gonna have any Nesquik in the system, like the oil cooler in here. And the oil filter housing, yeah, it's knocking pretty bad. Let's just shut the car down and start taking it apart. Okay, that's the second day. Right now, yesterday we decided we're not gonna mess with the car, and we'll just go ahead and part it out. And today I will take all the parts that I need for that M4 and put them all on that red M4. Let's get started. So the front bumper is out, and let's get the rear, the bracket from the rear one, and then I think we will get the car inside and we'll start putting everything back in place. And if we will need to use this car as a source, we will use that. If not, we will just install everything on that car. Let's get the rear one out. Rear bumper is out, and that's the only one bracket that we need from that rear bumper. We don't need the rear bumper, we have the different one in good condition. That's the only bracket we need, and maybe we'll need those plastic shields. But let's bring the car inside, the red one, and we'll start assembling it. Let's go. Okay, so we got our red car, kind of red with the black trunk. 2020 M4, let's say, red one. Inside, let's bring the rear bracket for the rear bumper, that plastic cover from under it, and rear bumper. Let's install all of those, and then we can get in the front, because it's super easy to install everything on the back, and then we can switch to the front. Let's go. Okay, so rear end looks way better now. We just have missing tail lights, but it's minor. We need to find the LCI one. This is the pre-LCI, so I'm not gonna install those for now. Rear bumper bracket installed, rear bumper installed, all the harness connected. Let's get to the front. Let's go. So I don't have headlights for the LCI M4, but I do have just the xenon headlights for the pre-LCI. I checked. I also have LED headlights for the F32, but they don't work for some reason. And this one, it works. Actually, just a low beam, it works. Turn signal doesn't work, but low beam, it works. So at least we can use it. We can align all the body panels and everything. So I'm gonna just use it to align everything as far as the body and take the car to the paint shop. And once we get the LED headlights for the LCI F32, F82, we will install those. But for now, we're gonna have this just to have it on the car. And let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so the car looks kind of ugly right now, but it's complete and it's ready to go to the paint shop. Fender, front bumper, door, and we also need to cut the quarter from that one, from that M4. Besides that, it's ready. I mean, we can drive it even as is. Maybe we should do it. Again, 2020 M4, 5,000 miles on it. Ready to go to the paint shop. I'm excited about this car. And then we'll need to finish that M4. There is still some parts that we need for this one. Actually no. Maybe as far as the interior, maybe we'll take the rear seats at least. I don't think if we should take the front seats because they worn out. We will try to buy another M4 with a better interior, like with a low mileage, and we can swap the whole interior from the next car, from the next M4 into this one. But for now, at this point, let's take this car to the paint shop and we'll see how it's gonna look like when it's ready, when it's all red. And then, yeah, we'll see. And then after we paint the car, we will see what else we can do with this one, because I just wanna get it back to stock for now at this point, and then we will see what we can do with this. Yeah, it's Sunday today. I'm gonna go home right now and we will finish that M4 tomorrow. We're still working on our 135 manual transmission 2013. It's kind of long project, but we'll see what's gonna happen. And that's gonna be it. Enough talking, let's go home. And for you guys, it's gonna be as always 5 seconds and we'll be right back. Hit that like button, please. This is the Monday evening and oh, got the light. At the point when we did half of the car, that's the M4, the gray one. The red one is outside, it's good, it's waiting to get to the paint shop. We did the interior in this one, and as always, if you guys want to see that, it's kind of okay, not as bad, not super dirty. Yeah, no rust on the dashboard as you can see, so it's good. On the back we have pretty much nothing. Of course, we pull out the whole interior from M4. If you guys need that, let us know. We have 2 sets right now. This is the first one and have a little bit better condition. This one is kind of, it has some wear on it. Then interior is done. Yes, I pull out some parts like the rear bumper yesterday, the tail lights, all of that. The trunk lid is done, it's gonna be out tomorrow. Hood is gonna be out tomorrow. And so basically we did the interior in a little bit extra, and tomorrow we will start doing the front end. And also I'm waiting for the quote for the paint and everything for that M4, the red one that's sitting outside. Basically we need to paint the front bumper, driver side fender, driver side side skirt, driver side door, driver side mirror. Then we need to cut the quarter panel from this one and put it on the other one. And of course we need to paint it. Then we need to paint the trunk lid and the rear bumper. I think that's gonna be it as far as paint. Everything else, as far as the body, everything else we can do it ourselves. Such as we still need the headlights, and we still need to install the black headliner and the whole interior. It's gonna be a while, I think, until we get it painted. But anyway, we have it done almost. It's run and drive, all good, everything just fine. This car, I don't see anything aftermarket yet on this car, so I don't know what to show you guys. We will see what we can find in the engine, because I think we're gonna part it out because it's knocking. And allow those headlights. Yeah, the engine is knocking, as I said. Transmission is good though, DCT transmission. Oh, actually somebody asked for the DCT transmission. So we will have that from this M4, 90,000 miles, and the transmission is still good. And if you guys need the carbon fiber roof, let us know. We can cut you the whole thing with the bracket. I know dealership sell it as just a carbon fiber roof, and then they upsell you some kind of brackets and to hold that thing in the middle. We can get you the whole roof. We can cut the pillars for you here, B pillar and C pillar, and you can do whatever you want. Either you can weld it back or you can just cut it out, just the carbon fiber. I think that's the way to do, because you don't want to mess with pillars. It has some kind of cast iron or something crazy material in it for the safety, to reinforce the car. Super hard to cut it though. Yeah, I have nothing to say for this car right now. Interior is done. It's the black interior. Let's go home right now, and we will be back tomorrow. We'll do the engine bay. We'll actually lift the car up. We'll see where else we can find. I hope there is something aftermarket, but for some reason, for the last like couple cars, the M4, we didn't have any aftermarket parts on those M4. But I know a lot of people do a lot of like the mods on those cars, and I don't know why we cannot get any of those cars from the auction. Anyway, let's go home right now, and we'll be back tomorrow as always. 5 seconds, or how many? Yeah, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're back in here and we're halfway through. Let's have a look what we have done so far and what we found. So the front end is out, headlights already out, and then brakes out, rotors, calipers from here. Nothing aftermarket from this side. The stock suspension, stock everything on this side, stock everything up on top, stock everything from here. Stock suspension, 90,000 miles, stock struts. Interior has been done already before. On the back we have same story. Stock suspension, stock everything, stock brakes. They're pretty good condition, and then everything stock on the back as well. from this side, and now we are ready to get the whole subframe, rear subframe out. We already unbolted, and now we're gonna lift the car up, and then we will take it apart. We'll take the differential out, the axles out, the control arms. Control arms super unique for the M3, M4 only, but and actually, yeah, everything unique as far as the rear suspension, shocks, control arms, the subframe, differential, everything unique. The only thing that's the same is that rear reinforcement. Everything else unique. And the washer tank actually is the same as on regular 4 Series. Anyway, so we found some signs of water inside of the engine. It's like there was milky oil. What else? Nothing else. Everything stock. And just the regular M4. All the stock parts. If you guys need them, let us know. And right now we're gonna go ahead and oh yeah, by the way, as we all remember, M4 and M3, they have carbon drive shaft. And we'll keep working. We're gonna go ahead and remove that rear subframe right now. Let's go. Okay, so rear subframe is out, and here is what you probably will need if you're planning to swap the brakes in those rotors, because those rotors, they have 2 small bolts to connect to the hub, and the hub is unique for the M3, M4. On the F30, F32, it's just one piece. So basically you're gonna need to drop the whole subframe with all the control arms, because they're all unique, and those mounts, they all unique. And the subframe is unique as well. It's kind of lightweight version of F30. As you can see, it's got cut out to make it lighter, and all of those M logos everywhere. And it looks like the differential has been replaced, some kind of numbers on it. I don't see the year. Yeah, I don't see year, but anyway, it's definitely shouldn't be in here. It's some kind of numbers after that's been done, not from the factory. And the ratio 346 over here, it's the DCT transmission. I don't even know honestly what's the ratio on the manual transmission, but DCT transmissions comes with the 346. I know a lot of guys done the conversion on E92. They swapped the whole thing on the back, like the differential, rear subframe, rear axles, rear control arms and everything. And I didn't see any single person who did that on F30 335. Maybe it's not worth it, or if you guys know that, let us know what's the deal with that and why nobody is buying the whole thing. So if nobody needs that as a whole piece, we'll just take it piece by piece and sell it, all the control arms individually, differentials individually, hubs individually, all the suspension components, everything is going to be sold individually, in the rotors of course. Let's keep going on the car and keep working. We'll do the subframe right now, and then we'll drop the front subframe after that. Getting back to our M4, and it's almost done. Here is all the parts: radiator support, the muffler, rear subframe, that splash guard thing, some random parts from under the hood, not the engine, random interior parts, and I think we are ready to get the engine out. Everything out. Suspension is out. Have enough space to remove it. I like those engines. They fit just perfect into that spot in here, not like N63, S63, where you don't have a room at all. Even if it's like the 7 Series or X5, you don't have a room. Oh, we got actually bolts already out, so the only thing that's left, we can just go ahead and lift the car. But before we lift it, let's have a look what's going on in here. I should say for the 90,000 miles, it looks way better than any N54 or N55 engines. And this one is actually aluminum one, not the plastic one as we have on old engines. Let's get it out, and then we can take a look one more time what we will see. Also, we will open the valve cover, and we're gonna remove the oil pan, and we'll see what's inside of it. Let's go. it's out. Okay, so the engine is out, and let's see. Nothing. I don't see anything. Wait. Stock turbocharger, of course. Stock downpipes. Stock DCT transmission. It's gonna be sold as always. Super fast. Then we have our ECU in here. Everything super clean, super shiny. Yeah, I'm very surprised with the condition of that engine. No baked oil from the oil pan gasket. I think it's been replaced as well. But why are you knocking? I wish you wouldn't be knocking, so we wouldn't even part out the car. Everything looks pretty good. And just a reminder, that's the car from Texas, and no rust, nothing like that. I love those cars, but again, and I love them and I hate them because they have a lot of exposure of the sun on the body, and also they usually not maintained for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if we will be able to find anything interested, because you need to take it apart completely. I don't think if we should do it. I think we will sell the whole engine as for core, for rebuilders, and they will rebuild the engine. Let's get it done and we'll see what we'll find. We took the engine apart, and here is what we found. Let me show you. Here is from the bottom of it. Looks kind of okay. Some milkies, but it's okay. Turns all good. Signs of rust somewhere. It's not even rust, it's the oil never been replaced. And here is up on top. We have a lot of rust. And as you can see, it still got the water in it. So basically the engine was running with like the mix of oil and water. And of course it was knocking. And here is the rust all over the place, but at least it turns. Okay, so we took apart the engine, and here is how it looks like. So crankshaft out, everything out. The block is good. Maybe we should even remove that high pressure fuel system from here. Yeah, definitely we will need to remove that one. But the block is good, the head is good, everything looks fine. The reason why the engine was knocking here, it's not straight. That was the cylinder number 3. And cylinder number 3 in here is good. So that was the reason why the engine was knocking, and at least we know the head is good, the block is good, everything is good, just that rod. Also, we decided not to mess with not to cut the quarter panel for our donor vehicle, because we have one of them up on top from previous M4, so we're gonna use that one. We talked to the body shop. They told us to cut like pretty much the same thing. I thought we would need to cut just the skin, but they asked us to cut the whole thing. So we're not gonna do that. We will instead use this one and just move on. And this car is gonna go to the scrap right now, and we just need to, yeah, we'll cut the roof off and we'll keep the roof. So if you guys have a 4 Series F32 and you want, or M4, and you want to install the carbon fiber roof, let us know. We have one in stock right now. And yeah, as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to give us your support, hit that like button down below, and subscribe to our channel. We have more content coming. And here is the next car. It's gonna be this one, 2008 M3 E92 Coupe. Let's go.